everyone's internal clock works differently. You don't have to be up at 5 a.m. chugging down protein powder, being at the gym to be productive and to be labeled as this productive trader who's got the best discipline. I disagree with that. I was gonna correct you, man. That's football.
Oh, motherfucker, I will correct your ass.
Absolutely.
It is football.
It's fucking football. Happy Friday, guys. It was a good day.
You crushed gold, didn't you? I'm in your Telegram. I saw you fucking spank its ass.
Yeah, gold yesterday and today caught that entire move, which was good. It was great. I left a lot of. I also played Nas and GJ, but I think this entire week I've been toggling between scalping and swing trading, and for my swings I just didn't let them play out the way I wanted them to. Gold moved pretty quickly when I did get in those trades, so that was cool. But in terms of like even towards end of day, I knew we'd squeeze on Nas, and I wanted to, I got in at 15, 8, 12, and I was like, I'm gonna ride this up 150 points. I got busy with my son, closed it out 30 points. Like half an hour later, it ran another 100 points. Same with GJ, closed it out, knew, we'd get that run. Short JPY was an easy trade. And I just got out. I got out way too soon on every trade.
JPY went from the 145 price all the way back down to the CE of that N dog, didn't it? Or that NWOG, right?
I did.
That's an easy. That would have been an easy short, because that 145 level, that was definitely buy side. So you crushed that. That's awesome.
Shorted USD JPY, longed USD JPY over that 146 to 146.5, and then shorted gold at the same time. Easy trade as well. But Monday was good. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, got back on my groove. It was overall a good week, green week, but definitely need to let my swings play out. Sometimes I just don't have that much confidence in letting them play out when I know that they will. So I just need that extra push sometimes. And I find myself, if I'm busy with my son, I just want to close everything out, put everything away, shut it down, and just enjoy being present in the moment. So that's something to take away for next week, definitely. Overall good, got some physical activity in, enjoyed my time with my family. My dad went camping this week with my brothers, and my mum called me. She's like, I'm scared, I'm home alone, I don't want to go with them. She's allergic to the beach. She gets flare-ups. She's like, I'm home alone, can you please come
allergic to the beach? What?
Yeah, this is not allergic to water.
Please tell me you're not allergic to the beach, are you?
Absolutely not. I love swimming. I'm a great swimmer. I'm a diver. Like, put me on a cliff, I'm jumping 40 meters down. That's my happy place. Am I crazy? Maybe.
Are you crazy?
Did you see Mommy jump from those that abandoned ship when we went to the beach?
No.
When I was jumping to come and get you?
So Dime's got this like swan dive. I could see her totally doing it, or like a flip.
You do remember? Yeah, the waves were coming in heavy. We went to the beach last week and a couple of days ago as well. There was this abandoned ship. I was diving from that abandoned ship. And he's like, Mommy, come get me. I was like, I can't. I'm scared. They go, stay right there. But it was fun. We had a great time. Mom's allergic to the beach. And she was like, okay, I'm scared here home alone. Can you come and stay with me? So
you're allergic to the beach.
Not me. Nana is. He likes to get in all my conversations.
Of course he does. There's nothing wrong with that. Just ask Billy. He's got a whole pack of them.
Yeah, I love kids. But yeah, what's the topic for What's the topic for today?
This is one you can go back and listen to, Dime. I'm telling you, we've had a lot of really, really good discussions. I mean, just different ways. I think the last thing we've kind of been talking about is just ways to get 1% better, just in how to apply discipline. But I mean, the entire conversation has had a broad topic of discussions. M7's just dropped some gold today. Lots of different conversations, just kind of a championship mindset. Like, how do you envision the future? How do you visualize? And then what are you doing on your journey, step by step? We fall down, get up. What's that process look like? Right? Like, for you personally, what habits have you tried to cook into your lifestyle that have positively impacted your trading?
Oh, balance. I'm always working on trying to find work, home, social balance, social life balance, because my social battery runs out really quickly. I love being around my friends, love being around my family, but I get overwhelmed really quickly. After a couple of hours, I'm just like, I've got to retreat back into my cave and collect my thoughts. And I want to stay out longer. I want to do more things with my friends. I want to be around my family more. So that's something that I want to work on more, being around people more and not depleting my social battery in just a couple of hours. I get really
Are
lost.
you introverted, would you say?
I'm an introverted extrovert.
Okay.
So I used to be very introverted when I was younger. And I thought I didn't like being around people. And I was confused because I love people. I love my family. I love my friends. I love genuine conversations with people. But I get very overwhelmed very quickly with when I get lots of messages, phone calls. Can we go out this weekend? Da, da, da. So I try and prioritize friendships and family a lot. And it's like I'm battling with my own feelings of, how long is it going to take for me to recover once I go out this weekend and I'm around this many people? So I do like being around people. I do have that, I don't say extroverted nature. It's not forced either. It's just something that I've had to adapt to because deep down I like it. It's just the feelings afterwards of being overwhelmed and needing to quickly retreat back into my little safe space. So that's that. And I get very lost when I'm with my son playing. Like hours will go by and sometimes I'll forget I have a trade in. And I'm like, oh shit, you get a lucky surprise each time. It might be super red or super green. So that's something that I'm still working on, finding that balance.
Well, it sounds like you want to engage with your son when you're in swing trades.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, I think I don't know many people that have found that complete balance. It's like those people that make those videos, wake up at 5 a.m., take a cold shower, eat your breakfast, get your protein, and do this. I was like, it sounds like bullshit to me most of the time. And that you have to be up at a certain time to be productive. I think that's BS. Everyone's internal clock works differently. You don't have to be up at 5 a.m. chugging down protein powder, being at the gym to be productive and to be labeled as this productive trader who's got the best discipline. I disagree with that. Especially if you're a forex trader, you trade different sessions. If you're in different parts of the world, that looks completely different to you. If you're in traditional markets and you're in the West Coast, you've got to be up super early. I think that takes a lot of discipline to be up pre-market, analyze stocks, get ready for your day. That's great. That's great discipline. But making that like an overall standard for everyone, people who live in Asia have to trade London session or New York, whatever the case is. I don't think there's like one template on what being a successful disciplined trader needs to have. We can, agree to disagree on certain aspects. Like obviously you need to have a healthy lifestyle. you need enough sleep, just like the basic universal standard. Yeah, I think I don't know anyone that has their complete life together that doesn't need to improve on aspects of discipline in their life. It's ideal to get there. I think like that's definitely something that as humans we try to reach self-realization at least 75% in our lifetime, and that's something that we're constantly working on, and that goes back to being self-aware and healed. So I'm aware of it. It's constantly in the back of my mind. I can improve on this. I can improve on this. I can improve on this. How can I improve on it? And when am I going to do it? What's that action that's going to make me get there? So I think as long as you have self-awareness with that motivation to finally get there, then, you're already halfway there. And it's okay to fall back a couple of steps. As long as you're still, you've still got the goal of walking up those steps. You still want to get to the finish line. So for me, envisioning goals and stuff, it comes to me at night. When I go to sleep and close my eyes, I can just what's that what's that film? What's that series? Is it Simone, where she closes her eyes and she just sees everything? Something like that. I just get visions at night of where I see myself 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And it always includes my friends and family. And so I know that's a big aspect in my life that I need to honor. And that those are people that make me happy. So when I envision my future, it's never alone. And it's not necessarily with a partner or anything. It's me, my son, my friends, my family. I always have that in my brain. So I never, when I make moves for myself, I make it for the people around me. When I eat, the people around me eat too. And that's a big source of my happiness. And I think a lot of people tend to drop others around them or step on others to get to the finish line or get where they need to be. But like you said, we're stronger together. And I think that's something that we need to embrace. Of course, let go of toxic people, let go of people that are holding you back and that are only using you. But if you have genuine people around you that want to see you win, it's perfectly great to include them in your journey. You might offer them something that they don't have, and they offer you something that you lack, and together you build each other up and you get to that finish line. I think it was yesterday that I shared a video, or did I like it? I don't know. But it was they were running track, and opposite teams, everyone's trying to get to the finish line, and the person in front of him, I'm going to try and pin it to the top. It was so profound. I love that video. The person was so out of breath and he tried to grab a bottle of water because he was thirsty, and he dropped it because he was running so fast. And the person that isn't on his team behind him grabbed a cup of water and ran to him and gave it to him. I was like, that's sportsmanship right there. That's beautiful. Even though you're on opposite teams, as a human deep down, that person was thirsty and he needed that. So if that was stopping him from winning, and that weighed on your heart, that you could have helped and you didn't, I think that's such a profound human act that we don't see much of, and it was beautiful to see that. So yeah,
I want to steal all of your Instagram posts and repost them on Twitter. So that's just a side note.
Some of them do not need to be on Twitter, I'll tell you that much.
Okay, no, fair enough. That is totally fine.